Tonight, the Bristol Town Council is hearing a petition that will ask the council to amend the definition of adult entertainment. I'm Kim Kalunian.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. The proposed change would broaden the language, and it's gotten the attention of a local brewery and the ACLU of Rhode Island, which both strongly oppose the amendment. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie joins us now live in studio with more details on this ahead of tonight's meeting. Alex?
Mike and Kim, essentially the ask is for this definition of the term to include, quote, the act of entertaining with or without music by dancing or behaving in a manner consistent with mimicking sexual action. A Bristol brewery that recently held a drag show feels this proposal is discriminatory. Pivotal Brewing Company co-founder Todd Nicholson tells me the brewery held its second ever drag show last Saturday, something he says the brewery may be at risk of not being able to host again.
We were informed this week that a town resident went to the town council with a petition to change the definition of adult entertainment.
The petition shows they want the definition of adult entertainment to include, in part, quote, the act of entertaining with or without music by dancing or behaving in a manner consistent with mimicking sexual action or seduction with or without the physical contact of others. Nicholson says he and others plan to fight this.
If you look at our core principles as a brewery and a small business, it's all about diversity and inclusion and supporting the LGBTQ community, of which we have many friends that frequent the brewery, and we are a supportive business in this community.
In a letter addressed to town officials, the ACLU of Rhode Island says in part that this petition is, quote, inappropriately aimed at LGBTQ plus individuals. Executive Director Stephen Brown also wrote the proposed language is, quote, broad enough to have the Footloosian effect and would in turn bring strict regulations to any kind of entertainment in Bristol.
A, how do you enforce that? And B, does that mean that the town of Bristol would not allow dancing in public venues and public places? It seems rather absurd.
Now, I did reach out to the resident who proposed this change and wrote this petition by phone. They told me they would prefer not to comment over the phone, but they would be making their concerns known at tonight's meeting. That's happening at 7 p.m. at Town Hall. Live in studio, I'm Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.